Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Close House Music Competition. We finally got there. This event normally takes place in October, and we've had to delay for obvious reasons this year, but we've made it. The boys' voices have all changed. At the beginning of the year, they were all up in the treble range, and we've had to slightly rearrange things for their voices dropping over the course of the year. But we've got there, and we tonight have 16 solos for you, 8 first form, 8 second form, followed by the legendary house songs, and it's all a joyous and great fun evening, so I very much hope you enjoy it. At the end, I'm delighted that we were able to gain the services of Robert Patterson, the Director of Music from Putney High, and he will give us the adjudication with myself at the very end of the evening. And this is what it's all about, the Close House Music Cup, or trophy if you like, this wonderful object I have here, which we hope to present possibly to the winning house at the end of term in one of their house assemblies, which may be live by that point. But there we go. So enjoy yourselves. You've got about 55 minutes of music to listen to now, and then the result. Have a great evening, and we'll hopefully see you soon live. Thank you very much.
clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leaning from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave
wasn't always on time.
Since you left St. John, and still I tell myself
Welcome back, everyone. And you've now heard all the house songs and the solos and the excitement of the event. And now it's the important bit, the verdict. And I'm actually delighted to welcome Robert Patterson to come and adjudicate for us this year. He is the eminent director of music from Putney High School, and we are very, very lucky to have him. And he's going to take you through all his adjudications and make some basic comments for you in a couple of sections. So we're going to have the solos first as they appear on the video, as it were. We're starting with the second form, and he'll give some general feedback on those, and the same with the first form. And then there'll be a 3, 2, 1 and the placings there. There will be more detailed feedback for you that he has written for every single one of you boys on Firefly, which I will post for you next week after the result comes out. Then he will do the same with the house songs, and then we'll get the final result, which is the exciting bit, the all important bit. So I am delighted to hand over now to Robert, who will take you through the house solos. And welcome, Robert.
Hello, and Roger, thank you very much for asking me to adjudicate. I take it as a real honour. I've adjudicated in a few other schools before, and it's a real pleasure and a privilege to do such a thing. And I think especially in the difficult times we've all had for the last year and a half, especially credit to you and to the whole school for still putting this all together and going ahead with it. It's obviously much harder when we can't all be in person and all together. To all the performers, first of all, genuinely really well done. As I've just said, I've done a few of these things before, and sometimes the quality can be quite varied, if I'm honest. But from all 8 of you in the first form, all 8 of you in the second form, and the houses, without doubt, there was a consistency of real quality of performing standards. So really well done. And to follow up from that, it's always stressful to perform, especially if we're in front of a large group, a large crowd of people, our peers, maybe our parents, and so forth. But actually, we've all discovered over the last year, it's at least as stressful to perform to a camera, because there's nothing to give you anything back. You can feel very on your own. So really well done for doing in front of the camera, because Roger told me that there was no opportunity at all for you to do it a second or third time, which is always tempting if one's being filmed. So I know it was all on one take. So marvellously well done.
Yeah.
All the performances were polished and prepared, and on occasion there were maybe a few little errors. I know I make them myself. I imagine, Roger, even on occasion you make a few little errors.
All the time, sir, all the time. Just hide them well.
That's actually genuinely really important to do, and I'm still guilty of this myself, is if you do make a little mistake, don't let your audience know that you've done it. So you wince or you go, oh, like this. It makes it really obvious. You'll be amazed on what you can get away with, people not knowing, even if you get something wrong. So it's always good to just maintain that poker face and like, no, that was absolutely perfect. Broadly, there was really good communication of all your musical ideas. There was good singing, playing, performing, all in tune. Rhythm and tempo were all excellently in place. So anyway, enough of me talking. Let's move on to the people who have attained the best out of each of the categories. Now, for maximum excitement, your director of music has told me to do these in reverse order. So I'm going to say the third place, then the second, and then the winner. So for the second form, which was the first round I heard, in third place, Jackson Bristow on piano. Well done. In second place, Vince Gilbert on drums. Fantastic playing. Well done. And in first place, David Govender on the saxophone. Marvellous playing there. Really well done.
Yeah.
So
Well
means
done, David.
that's Reedham's, then Royal Putney, and then Royal Wanstead.
Wonderful.
First form, over to you. In third place, Sasha O'Connor on the cello. Well done. In second place, Harry Jenkins on the drums. And on first place, a really terrific sound you made, Dominic Coburn on the saxophone. Really well done. But I must just finish off by saying all 16 of you performed very fluently and really very well, but we always have to have a winner. Now, on to the house choirs. Well done to all of you. Some really terrific singing, really good ensemble across all of you. And it's fantastic that you all had to sing, whether you wanted to or not, because the whole spirit of being as part of a house choir is as important as you're part of house rugby or house anything. And the house spirit is tremendously important in all schools. Anyway, on to the results. In fourth place for house choir is Royal Putney. In third place is Royal Wanstead. In second place is Clapton. And in first place, therefore, is Reedham's. Well done. But I must say, across all the house choirs, terrifically close. There wasn't an obvious sort of amazing one and all the others were weak, or the other way around. All really, really close. And the marks I've given will reflect that. Now, overall, if we add up all the points, the first, seconds and thirds and the house choirs, we have in fourth place overall, Royal Wanstead. In third place overall, Reedham's. And in second place overall, and I know this means it'll be clear who's first place. In second place is Royal Putney, which means in first place is Clapton. Very well done to all involved. And it was a real pleasure to be part of music making at Reeds.
That is wonderful. Thank you very much, Robert, for that adjudication, that wonderful adjudication. So there we have it, boys, and the trophy hopefully will be presented in an assembly towards the end of term, when perhaps you might actually have a live assembly. Very well done to all. I know that a lot of you after your solos were a little bit disappointed, and again, not showing that emotion when you're playing, you can easily kid people. They would not know, and some of you I know were a little bit worried about that, but you were fantastically professional, as were the choirs, getting you all in place. It could have been quite a to-do, but you were all so good and you came and stood so well. Even if you wanted to be there or not, you didn't show it. Many congratulations to our winners, David Govinder and Dominic Coburn, for playing so beautifully. In fact, everyone played beautifully. And the choirs for really going for it. And the whole evening is going to finish with the winning house's rendition, and that is Clapton. And they sang In Zaire by Johnny Wakeling, and this was a tribute to the Rumble in the Jungle, of course, the Ali fight back in '74. So that will come after I sign off here. I'd just like to thank Robert once more for coming and helping us out and being such a fantastic adjudicator. And all the very best to everyone, and well done to all. Thank you very much for joining us.